And we are live. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Ew.
Hello, all.
Yep. So today I am doing my little, very belated 2-year Channelversary stream. The actual anniversary of my channel was back in July, but July was very busy, so I decided to do this now and to do one last fun stream before I head off to college. And today I am joined by the amazing Collector Man, Soulless
Hello, all.
Trench Coats,
Hello.
and Hobbs Horror, aka the Pumpkin King.
What up?
Oh yeah.
And we've got a pretty good crowd in the chat. We've got Creepy Cody, Jacques, She Wines. If people have not checked out She Wines' channel, it's really, really good. They have one video up, but it's really good. It's like a recap of Lord of the Rings, as told by someone uninterested in the film, and it's amazing. Got Brandon. I think I saw Jin's reviews from the grave in there. And also joining the stream we have Art. Hello.
Ew.
Hey, Art.
What up, everybody? What's up, Art?
All right.
Shayna, I am moving out of state, but I'm only moving to Indiana. It's like an hour's drive away from here, so it won't be a crazy change. And we've got DMC Campbell in here. Really nice guy. Watched a few of his videos. He's got a really nice film collection. And speaking of movies, Collector Man, Hobbs, and I talked a little about things we've been watching before the stream started. I finished all of Buffy today. I watched the last episode, so I'm very excited about that.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. You gonna move on to Angel?
I am planning to move on to Angel, yeah.
Have you watched any of the Twilight films yet?
I've watched like a good portion of the first film, which I did not hate, even though I think Edward is a terrible, unlikable character. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because one of the books I have to read for my Beauty and the Beast in literature class in college this year, we're reading Othello, we're reading Wuthering Heights, and we're reading Twilight.
I heard
Have
the
you read
book's more
Have you read
interesting.
Othello before?
I have read Othello, actually. I have not read
Okay.
Wuthering Heights, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Nice.
Yep. I still need to finish getting my license too, Shayna. Still need to work on the driving stuff. And we've got a few more people in here. We've got the mayor himself, Michael. Thank you. Full Moon 1973 afternoon. Charles Cochran and my wonderful arch nemesis, Ben Grimm. And I fully intend to continue making videos and streaming at college. It's going to be different, Brandon, but I'll figure that out. I know, it's bittersweet.
It's a
Are you gonna be
bittersweet
staying
symphony.
on?
Yeah. It's a bittersweet symphony. Yeah.
What did you say before, Trenchy? Oh yes,
Right.
Ben. Looking forward to the post-college graduation battle to the death at the Terror Dome celebration. That's going to be amazing. We and Ben have been planning to battle to the death since last summer or so.
Nice. You gotta do it in the Thunderdome, man.
Oh, for sure. So, again, if we just want to get the conversation rolling by just talking about what we've been watching lately, we can start with whoever wants to go first. Who wants to talk first? Because I don't.
So I'll go first. I'll talk about some of the things that I watched. Of course, I told you guys that I watched License to Drive again for about the 750th time.
Nice.
I watched The Cauldron of Blood, Boris Karloff film, which was the picture clarity on it was fantastic for a Blu-ray. I mean, really, really nice. Of course, I watched Dementia 13 last week. So you guys that have never seen Dementia 13, it's a must-watch. I watched Trick or Treat, which is a different version. I believe it was a magnet release. And it was a little bit underwhelming, but still worth a watch. But that's pretty much all that I've watched this week. So I guess I would start the kickoff with me, and that's what I've watched. Let me know if you guys have seen any of those in the chat, by the way.
I have not seen any of those, but I do really want to see A Cauldron of Blood because Karloff. Oh wait, Dementia 13. Did you say Dementia 13?
I did say Dementia 13.
I have seen Dementia 13. I've reviewed that movie. What? My head was someplace else.
I thought that you did.
Yeah, I really like that movie. That's like early Francis Ford Coppola.
Was the Trick or Treat you watched with the Ragman, the rock and roll one?
It's neither of them.
Oh shit! Oh, it's another one of them. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, there's too many movies called Trick or Treat.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
There's a lot.
like when I think Trick or Treat, I either think the anthology or like the rock and roll one. Because those
Exactly. Those are the two I knew of. So when Hobbs showed that he had gotten another movie called Trick or Treat, I was like, wait, what? Why do people keep doing this? Those two movies are like well established as cult classics now. Why are they doing this?
Yeah, Brandon, this was a completely different one than the one that I think a lot of people are referring to, or the two that people are referring to. This one was it was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It just, you want the Halloween aspect in a movie like that, and sometimes people will add that aspect of a film to make it sell. They might have a pumpkin on it and say it's a trick or treat film, and then it'd be like some dramatic film about, I don't know, somebody's cat cheating on their dog or something, something silly.
Someone should name a film Trick or Treat, but have it all be Christmas themed, just to troll the shit out of people.
That would be the ultimate FU to somebody.
I would be actually personally insulted if someone did that to me.
I truthfully know people that
I'd be
hate
upset
Christmas
at first,
with a
but I
passion.
think that's a troll move.
Also, quick shout out to
I
Ben
respect
Grimm.
it, but Halloween.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Ben Grimm, who said earlier, Terror Dome is the ball pit at my local McDonald's. Terror because all of the germs. That's where he wants us to fight. Brandon. Okay, here's the argument that always annoys me, which is is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween film or a Christmas film argument? Because the whole point of the movie is the meeting of the two holidays, so it's literally both. Why do people argue about this?
Plus, we all know it's an Easter movie.
They argue about it so they can sound smart
Yeah.
and hear themselves talk.
So, kind of going around in a rough circle, have you watched anything fun lately, Trenchy?
Trying to think. I watched a few things. I watched JD's Revenge for the first time recently. That was an interesting film. I watched Evil Speak for the first time. That was also interesting. Pretty good. Both pretty good. I watched the Suicide Squad 2. I love that, and I've been rewatching Avatar and stuff. Like, I watched other things, but I forget. But those are the main things.
That's a pretty good run of things. Which Avatar are you rewatching? The show?
Oh yeah, the cartoon.
Yes,
Not the blue people. I don't like
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, I love the show. Yeah, are you okay, Art?
Oh yeah, man, it's so good. I was like, oh, I just felt like rewatching it, and I'm on like season 2, and I'm like, damn, this shit still hits. Like everything about it still works.
Yeah, people are arguing about what holiday Nightmare Before Christmas is. They're saying they thought it was a Thanksgiving film, a Hanukkah movie, a Flag Day movie.
Why don't we just say it's all of them?
You sure it's not a St. Patrick's Day movie?
It's a French Revolution movie because Jack gets decapitated.
He decapitates himself.
That's true, but you know, maybe he was part resistance, part royalty, and he hated himself.
Hello, Horror of Spice.
What is up, Horror of Spice?
You said you watched Suicide Squad as well. Was that the new one, Trenchy?
Yeah, Suicide Squad 2, even though they didn't add
Yeah.
the 2, but it's a sequel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks really fun. I need to check that one out.
I'd like
Being
to
a
give a
fan of
special shout out to the Horror of Spice. They just reached 130 subscribers. Ooh, excuse me.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats! That's awesome.
Winning.
Yes, in a class-conscious Jack.
Hmm.
Hello, Foxtail Cinematics. I did a stream on his channel the other day. It was kind of a fun little interview thing. Good times.
There's a lot of connections in here that need to be made. I've seen a lot of new people in here, definitely, that I've not connected with.
Yeah,
I
please
will
check
need to
everyone
connect.
out. Cody is mentioning Danny Dreadful, who I'm not familiar with, who's going to be narrating a story that he wrote. So I will definitely be checking them out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Art, you watched anything fun recently?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I've been playing more games than watching movies
Yeah.
lately.
What have you been playing?
Zelda mostly.
Nice.
Breath
What
of
Zelda
the
are you
Wild.
on at the moment? Sorry, what?
Breath of the Wild.
Oh. Yeah, I
It's
don't have.
big as fuck. It's taking me forever.
Are you trying to complete the whole game? Like 100% it?
I'm just trying to finish the main story at least. I don't have to get
Gotcha.
like 100. I don't have to get like 100%.
Right. That would be insane.
But I at least got to get my money's worth and finish the main story.
Right.
The fucking thing's like $60.
I was playing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
It is fun though. It is fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, I got that one too. They had that one, so I bought it when I bought the Breath of the Wild.
I've been playing it for like a good long while. Like, I think I stopped like last summer or fall, just because I was.
I haven't started it yet, but
Yeah.
I've got the
Yep.
I've got
My Wii remote was acting up. The second boss was just a nightmare, and I rage quit and did not start again.
Congrats, Full Man, on 130 connections.
Yes,
Well.
congrats, Full Moon.
Yay!
Nice. Yeah, but
Tristan,
no
we talked-
movies though.
Yeah, no movies. Tristan, you mentioned some stuff before we started the stream, but if you could reiterate that or just talk about anything else, that would be great.
Okay, I haven't been watching that much lately, but I did watch House of the Witch on Netflix. I also watched one that I picked up at the Dollar Tree called Darkness Reigns, which was pretty good. I also rewatched Edward Scissorhands for like the 1000th time.
Nice.
Always.
And I watched the Fear Street trilogy, and
Very
that's about
cool.
all I can remember.
I like the Fear Street trilogy.
Yeah, the Fear Street trilogy was really good.
Yeah, it was solid.
For those of you who have seen all the Fear Streets, do you have a favorite part? Because it's a close call between all of them for me.
Has anyone read any of the books?
My favorite aesthetic, but 78 is probably my favorite of the movies, and I've not read the books yet. I need to.
I have. I think I read a couple of them back in the day with some of the Goosebumps.
Nice.
Also,
I had a-
congratulations to Jen and Christian over at Jen's Reviews from the Graves for over 1,000 connections.
Yes. Major congrats.
Oh, hell yeah.
Congratulations.
They deserve it, man. They deserve it.
I hope you've been giving Marty enough shit today, Jen. You got to keep him on his toes.
Yep.
Trash picture show, Marty, not
Yep.
not you.
Yep. Jin's favorite part of Fear Street is part 3. I think Christian said his favorite was part 1. My favorite is part 2.
Is it bad I've only seen part 2? Like, I haven't seen any of the other parts?
You didn't get
Yeah,
any
you
of the
probably should
story,
have started with the first one.
Yeah. It kind of works okay as a standalone slasher, but you're missing a lot of great context.
Oh,
What's up,
I know.
Brandon?
It's just like we were in a back room with a friend, and they just started watching, and they put it on. And
I told
just
you all
started
to
watching.
start on the. I was there. I said start on the first one. No.
I wasn't just gonna leave, so we're just like fucking, and we watched it. It was a good movie. I still like the movie a lot. Like, I don't like. I caught on. Like, I caught on. I knew what was going on.
You're missing the best kill in the whole series, though, if you don't watch the first one.
I know. I'm gonna watch them. Just
Yeah, I think I know which one you're referring to.
It's the one everyone talks about.
Yeah. I think I might actually prefer the 94, which is kind of strange because I do like my camp slashers, and that kind of thing. But
Mhm.
I just really like the Scream aesthetic of the '94.
Yeah,
I
which is
think they all
interesting for
flow
me
together
because,
nicely.
and
Just
that's
all
it's an
three of them.
interesting thing for me because I'm also the opposite. Like, uh, Scream is probably my favorite slasher movie, my favorite slasher franchise. I love the kind of
Getting a little
neon-ish
woozy
aesthetic of the
here.
mall. I love the soundtrack for that one. You've got White Zombie, you've got Iron Maiden, you've got a bunch of great music in that one. So it's very much my thing aesthetically speaking, but just something about the way everything in '78 fit together was just worked perfectly for me.
Yeah.
And they love that "Don't Fear the Reaper," man. They made it an essential part of the plot.
They did. And I mean, that song's just a slasher staple anyway at this point.
Oh yeah, it's in everything. We were looking for a certain song from Blue Oyster Cult that Ethel said she heard in a movie, and all we could find was just a shit ton of like "Don't Fear the Reaper," like it's like in everything, and "Burning for You." They really love to play "Burning for You" as well. We couldn't find the song though.
You
I'm
know,
sure a third of the original
romantic
Halloween's
version
budget
of
went
that
to that.
song is Baby making music, you know. The actual one from Scream is actually, you know,
Yeah,
that's music you snuggle to, right?
yeah. Well, that's what they're doing in the movie.
Trench, close your eyes.
Take care, Brandon. Look forward to seeing you when you get back. Yeah, I'm with Full Moon on this. Whole movie of Part 2 is probably my favorite, but the second half of 1666, which is '94 Part 2, is really close second. That was just pure fun.
Yeah.
What's up, Ethel?
Hey, Ethel.
Hello, Ethel.
I didn't say hey, Tristan, but hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, Art.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yep,
Nice to
Ethel's
see you.
here. She says it was the song was "Dancing in the Ruins."
Yes, that was the song. We haven't found it yet, but there's got to be some low budget movie out there that used it and just didn't credit it, so
Mhm.
we'll find it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And Full Moon says "Burning for You" is badly dated. They have over-the-counter creams for that now.
That's what makes it even better, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I talked a little bit about what I've watched in that I finished Buffy today, but as for other stuff I've watched recently that I really enjoyed, let me look at my letterbox because every time I do this, I forget what I've watched.
How much stuff do you watch?
Too much.
That you, yeah.
All right, so I don't need to talk about
Jim
every.
Tochi says she needs some Wayne's movies. She needs some
Yeah.
Damon
Jim.
Wayans movies.
How you doing, Jen?
She needs some Blank Man. She needs, you know, Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout's good.
All right, so this week I watched Jennifer's Body for the first time, which I actually really enjoyed.
Cool.
It's a solid movie.
Yeah,
I ain't seen that in years. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised by just the weird mishmash of bands on the
And
soundtrack.
Not just because of what's her name either.
Right.
But it was actually
No, it's a great movie.
a lot of people disliked it just because of what's her name.
Yeah, that's down to mismarketing of the movie.
I mean, it's like it's hard to explain. It's like a more kind of
I'm just catching up on the
version of
chat,
it.
reading the chat.
What were you saying, Trenchy?
I said it's like a more hip version of Ginger Snaps. No, I'm still going Ginger Snaps all the time, but it's
Yeah, I prefer Ginger Snaps, and it's interesting because I had rewatched Ginger Snaps with a friend like earlier that week or the previous weekend, I guess technically. But there's like some things that are like shot for shot the same in Ginger Snaps and Jennifer's Body.
yeah, man. They totally took inspiration for sure.
Hmm.
So you can't beat Catherine Isabel. She's too
No.
badass.
No, you can't. Hey, Queenie.
Hey,
Hey.
how's your party going?
It's going all right. We've just been talking
Good party
about
people.
things we've watched recently. So I finally watched the very last episode of Buffy today. So that's an achievement, I guess.
Good job.
Nice.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Daddy K Dog is proud of you. Yeah, I might as well embrace it, right?
Yeah.
I'm usually your daddy.
Oh shit, we lost what's his name.
Hobbs.
Ah, crap. Hobbs got eaten by StreamYard again.
God damn it,
Oh, no.
StreamYard. You had one job.
Yeah.
Wolf Queen. If you mean queen like a drag queen, yes. I'll accept that. I'm fabulous.
Oh, he's
You got
coming
eaten
back.
again, Hobbs.
My devices have a mind of their own today. That's why I'm kind of going in and out, but
Yeah.
I'll stick with it as long as I can.
It's all
You're a
good.
trooper.
Yeah.
You good. No worries.
So I was just saying that I just watched Jennifer's Body for the first time this week as well, which I love.
Ooh. It's a good one.
For sure. And we were kind of talking about some of the similarities to Ginger Snaps, because I think there are a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What else was I going to mention? I watched Only Lovers Left Alive for the first time, which I also loved.
That's such a great movie.
It
I
really
love it.
is.
They're just
Yeah.
hanging out being vampires, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, there's no big
No
action.
drama.
It's just vampires being vampires and being sad and disillusioned with their lives.
Have you seen Blood and Chocolate?
No, and it keeps getting recommended to me, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, you've got to see that one, man.
Blood and Chocolate's pretty good, yeah. It's mushy. It's full of goodness. It's warm and squishy like a hug.
Aw. Yes, Tilda Swinton is the best in literally everything.
Literally. God
Can't
damn it.
deny that.
You know what my favorite role of hers is?
What?
When she plays the angel in Constantine.
Mm.
Right? Right, guys? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
Queenie
gotta
Todd.
get
Shout
past
out
my
to Queenie
prejudice
Todd.
of that movie.
Shout out to you. I love you guys. Mango Vampire of Brooklyn. What a great name.
Yeah, Mango. There's like
delicious.
what's the full title? Because there's like a ... there. I'd seen more of it before.
Oh,
It's even crazier.
He chipped his tooth. I'm like, I need a good name for Ampro stream, so it had to have something to do with vampires.
Your name
So
keeps
I've got
changing, so I keep forgetting who you are.
Yeah.
I've got a movie on my DVR that I've got set to watch, but I've never heard of it in my life. It's called Cannibal Women in the Avocado Jungle of Death.
Whoa.
That's
I've
a
never
title.
heard of that.
Yeah, I have heard of that, but I haven't seen it.
It's got Shannon Tweed in it and Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh, Adrian Barbeau's in it. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Jen lost her hereditary virginity day before yesterday.
Yay! It's a good movie.
That's good. Hey, Matt.
Congratulations.
I like it.
So,
Somebody send her some flowers.
Yeah.
Do not send piano wire.
No.
send her a bottle of booze or something.
And of course Ethel's senior movie, Hobbs.
Mm.
Apple
You know what?
like
I seen a part of it, maybe like 15 minutes of it, and I was like, what the hell am I watching? And I'm like, I'm going to record this. So I couldn't watch it at the time.
Mm.
And then I didn't even know what the title was. I just hit the record button. And I went back and looked at the title. I was like, what the hell did I record?
So I ended up with a copy of Teenage Cat Girls in Heat, and I kind of had the same experience with that. Where I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
like
like
cat girls.
Yeah. Those are all the what the hell am I watching movies are always either the best movies, the worst movies, or somehow
Sometimes
both.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why I adopted you.
I'm going to love the Piranha women in that movie, apparently. Okay, cool. man.
Apparently.
Always down
I
for
have
some
to see this movie.
Piranha women. Right.
Yeah, me too, man. Come on,
Fucking
bro.
Piranha women. All right.
Do they have big
cool.
titties?
Yeah,
I have
are they
needs.
minnows or are they trout? What are they? Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, in what way are they piranha women? Do they like have piranhas? How does this work? I need a visual.
It's gonna get weird. That's what that's.
Can somebody describe a visual, please, in the chat?
Giving them creative writing assignments.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Martin's first assignment.
Yep.
The Cannibal
God.
Women in the Avocado Jungle.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to write
For the
a
teacher.
scholarly film essay on that one.
Mm-hmm. Write it so well that he has to give you a good mark. But you'll have like a caveat note of you're a fucked up individual.
The thing is, like, about those essays, you can make anything sound good if you just write it a certain way. You can make anything
guess.
sound scientific.
I actually really like it because I evidently am a wacko.
Wow. Playmate of the Apes. That's
Oh,
great.
God. They accidentally recorded Playmate of the Apes instead of Planet of the Apes.
Oh no.
Can you imagine if you did that and sent that to like your grandparents on accident or something, like recorded it for them and I sent you Planet of the Apes and it was Playmates of the Apes.
Ethel says, oh, so I guess they're not technically like piranha woman hybrids, but they eat men and have a pool full of piranhas that we never get to see. Beautiful.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love it.
For sure.
For sure.
I feel like I was going to say something and now I don't know what it was. Oh, talking about college, I was just saying this to people earlier. One of my required books for one of my English classes is Twilight.
fuck that. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fuck is that? It's like a.
Fuck
That's
is
like
this?
a.
What the
That's
fuck
something
is
they
that?
must do to the new people that come. That has to be like a fucking joke or something.
What you could do is tell them, you know what? I didn't have a way to do it, so I decided to do the Lost Boys. Will you still
Tell
accept my
them.
paper?
Tell them you didn't want to fucking do it.
That's like the better Twilight, though. That's
Vampires
like
don't sparkle.
Twilight.
Lestat sparkles, just not in sunlight, okay?
I mean,
What
it's
did-
scary how like the Twilight vampires are the most dangerous vampires because they
They
can't be
might
killed
as well
by.
shoot rainbows out of their asses.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they can't be
sparkle,
killed by
woo!
humans, and they gotta
Fuck
be
that shit.
decapitated and set on fire and like cut into little pieces and burned.
They're pretty nasty.
But they also sparkle. It's really weird.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
how are they the strongest fucking vampires? Like
That's just weird though.
Yeah, and like just as characters, just based on what I've seen from the films, they're in somehow creepier than like Dracula. At least Dracula knows how to be suave when he's trying to
Right.
seduce someone. Edward does not.
Dude, in the last
No.
movie, there's like Transylvania Dracula twins.
Ooh.
I've seen all the movies because my mom likes them, and some of them are actually good. I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple good ones.
What I had seen of the first movie, I did not hate. I just don't know what people see in the character of Edward at all.
I truthfully think that vampire
Oh, he's
films are
so
always
hot.
open to
And his
everybody's.
hair is so gelled and nice and fuck all that shit.
What were you saying?
It's open to
Howard?
your perception. It depends. Everybody has their own thoughts on what they like vampire films to be. I think.
True.
Yeah, some people may like that side of it, where it's the ones that look like Ricky Martin, and then you have the ones that look like Tom Cruise, and then you have the ones that
Look like a
you
rat.
know, right? Exactly. Everybody has their own interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
And this came up during my prize drawing stream the other day. Apparently, there's like a nightmare CGI baby in one of the Twilight movies.
Yeah, there is. And then there's the whole
Ooh.
thing about the baby and Jacob, and it's just uncomfortable, and it's like
Oh God.
you'll get to it.
Will I?
It's like my mom defends it. And I'm like, Mom, how can you defend this? Well, she's like, she was going through like how it's like werewolves and stuff and vampires. It's like, no, Mom, this is still creepy.
Yeah. And it would be fine if it was just creepy, but the thing is, they seem to be okay with the creepiness. It's framed in a way where, like, yes, this is fine.
That's why I love the Vampire Diaries, because it's a more silly version of that, but all the men are abusive, yet the women stay with them, except for one man. He was too abusive, so she couldn't date him. But like, she could date other abusive men.
Yeah, I watched. My sister was watching Vampire Diaries a while back, and I just walked in on one of the episodes, no context, and I was very confused but very intrigued.
Hey, it's fun. It's a fun series. It spawned 2 sequels.
Is it? You mean 2 more seasons?
No, 2 different other shows, actually.
I know about the originals. What's the other show?
Oh, Legacies, which is about the Klaus's kid and all of their kids from the Vampire Diaries and the originals go to a school and they fight gargoyles and shit and other monsters.
Brandon says that the only movie he
Brandon,
can tolerate that's a vampire film is The Lost Boys.
Hold up. Lost Boys is amazing, but that's the only one? Are you sure?
What about From Dusk Till Dawn or
Yeah.
Near Dark?
Fright Night?
About.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of those. Freaking Interview with the Vampire. Come on, work with me here.
30
God,
Days
I
a Night.
even watch Vampires by like John Carpenter. All right, like that's a fun movie.
The nine. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
And then the
fucking love that
sequel to
movie.
it
I
was
love
John
John
Bon
Carpenter's
Jovi.
vampires.
Thank you.
The first two Blade films.
Right, Blade. So
Yeah,
good.
definitely.
And 30 Days a Night. How can you not like 30 Days?
I love 30 Days a Night. I like my vampires to be monsters.
Yes.
I don't want them to be pretty anymore. I'm done. Bored now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Salem's Lot, yes. These people know.
Later, Jen.
Stay frosty.
Salem's Lot actually disturbed me, and it's really hard for vampires to disturb me these days.
Wow.
Yeah, like when I was young, I was disturbed by that movie. He was just such a frightening and monstrous vampire. Very Nosferatu.
Yes.
It's okay, Brandon. It's
Yeah,
all right.
and-
No, it's
yeah.
all no worries, man.
You're good. We're
Yeah.
joking.
We love you, Brandon. Don't worry about it. Night, Jen.
Martin, have you
Hey, Jen.
seen Shadow of the Vampire?
I haven't seen Shadow of the Vampire yet, which is just such a crime because
Yeah,
Nosferatu.
you love it.
Yeah, Nosferatu is my favorite horror movie, and it's like this weird retelling, fictionalized version of the making of that. So I don't know why I haven't watched it yet.
You'd love
Martin,
it.
have you
It's
seen
really
Near
good.
Dark?
Yes.
Wait, he never spoke? In Salem's Lot?
Boy. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Strigoi are just wild.
they're way better than normal vampires. In my opinion.
I've never seen Salem's Lot, to be honest. Either version. I will eventually, but I just never got to it.
I've read the book, which was good. It didn't hit me the way some other vampire fiction does. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't used to the Stephen King style of writing with that. But yeah, it was good. Charles brings
the
up
book is
Subspecies.
badass.
That's another really good kind of Nosferatu-esque vampire.
See, Jen loves her vampires. Look at her.
Hmm.
Right, Jennifer?
Yep.
Subspecies, yes!
Yes.
The finger demons. I love them.
Why are the
I love
finger demons? I love them, but why are
Why?
the
I know.
finger demons?
Yeah. Why not, right? Why not?
Yep. I think
To
that
make
was like
it stand out.
that was Charles Band from Full Moon's idea, and it was like based around that idea. And he was like, "You have to have the finger demons in the movie." And Ted Nicolau was like, "Okay, I'm making this vampire movie, and I guess the finger demons are a thing too."
Is that like the opposite of spirit fingers? Finger demons? What the hell was that?
You
Oh,
cut
dude,
off
have you
somebody's
seen
fingers,
Subspecies?
and for some reason they become tiny little demons.
Sweet.
I want tiny little demons.
I know.
And
Tiny little pet demon.
yeah, I love the fact that Radu's dad is Angus Scrim in a
Yeah.
really puffy wig too.
Yes,
Wait, what?
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't recognize him. Holy
you
shit.
didn't recognize the trademark Angus Scrim scowl?
Yeah, his
No,
scowl is
maybe
legendary.
because I watched Subspecies before Phantasm, and then I watched Phantasm.
Hmm.
I see.
I still didn't recognize him, though, even though I've seen Subspecies like a shit ton of times.
Right. I've been that way with some things.
Get out of the things.
A vampire Hallmark film.
Oh, maybe. Depends.
No. No.
I mean, if
I want
like if the vampire's disrupting the Hallmark romance, I'm good
Okay.
with it.
Okay, I agree with that. Cause chaos vampires, that's what you do.
Hmm.
And to me, vampires represent hunger, right? Like they're
Yeah.
like the eternal hunger that can never be satiated. It's different than werewolves, because werewolves, while they have hunger, it's more than that. It's like this primal connection to the
Mhm.
earth kind of thing.
Hmm.
So it could be spiritual, or it could be something that's tainting you. Like, yeah, werewolves
But-
have all that weirdness going on.
Yeah.
But vampires are like, we are here to feed. That is what we do. We will kill you. We will torture you. Anything to feed.
Hmm.
Like maybe they're feeding like a sexual urge. Maybe they're feeding like actual hunger. Who fucking knows? Depends on the story.
Right. That's the thing I love about vampires is all of them are like the bloodlust like taps into something different for them. Sometimes
Yeah.
like bloodlust is like actual lust for some of them. For some of them, it's some kind of hunger. For some of them, it's like cathartic. It's like this rage thing.
Mm.
Absolutely. I kind of like the
Tristan,
rage thing
what-
because I can relate to that.
Jen, I don't think Radu washes his hands, period. Like
That
ever.
dude's like one of the best. An underrated one though is Night Flyer, man. Night Flyer is dope. It's another
I've not seen
Stephen
that
King
one.
one. It's cool because it's like we're following this like asshole reporter who is like using deaths as a way for to gain like money and shit. And like so it kind of he's like a vampire himself. He's sucking off the lives of the tragic to get his stories. And he starts hunting down this vampire who flies this plane, and he goes to States. He lands his plane and he kills people and he leaves. And he's just trying to track this dude down, and it's a good movie.
That's pretty wild.
Like you got the actual vampire, and then you got the vampire of the newspaper world.
Interesting.
I think it's free on YouTube. It's a good watch. It's like a very like small '90s film.
I'll check that out. In other vampire news, I've been setting out to try to watch every single adaptation of Carmilla that exists in the world. That is my goal right now.
Oh, nice.
How many
nice goal.
exist?
So I actually made a list on Letterboxd, which I can probably pull up. So
Well, let's see it.
there are
7,426.
oh geez. There are 13, and I've seen
Oh, that's not that bad.
There's only one of them I haven't seen now.
Which one is that?
Oh, you've already done.
Blood and Roses from 1960.
Oh wow, I've never heard of that one.
It's supposed to be really good. But this morning I watched the Carmilla movie, which is the movie sequel to the web series, which I highly recommend. And it's kind of doing kind of the sort of goofy, Buffy-esque tone of the series, but also going kind of back in time to like the early creepy Victorian stuff that's in the original novel, so it's kind of able to do both things. It's really fun. Ooh, Brandon. Brandon's goal is to read the complete works of Poe, Dracula, and Frankenstein. I've not read all of Poe. That's a lot to read, but I have read Dracula and Frankenstein multiple times, and I do really appreciate both books.
They're both.
Dracula is my fave.
Same.
Oh, and Frankenstein. That's a good one.
Yeah. Ironically, though, out of the old Universal movies, Bride of Frankenstein is truer to the novel than Frankenstein is.
Right, yeah. I love that about it. Maybe that's why I'm
Yeah, that
drawn to
is
the
true.
bride. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you guys see when I dressed up as the bride?
Yes. That was amazing.
That was badass.
Yo,
That was
it took me
definitely badass.
forever. It took me like 4 hours
That's
plus. Oh my god. I was up all night. My poor spouse was in bed
He
snoring.
learns from the
And
narrative.
I'm trying to like put my face on. Good times.
Nice.
I miss making videos, but right now it's hard for me. Like,
I don't think any of the makeup that you ever did was ever bad, ever.
What?
Ever.
no,
Yeah.
don't say that.
Honestly, I'm not joking.
Aw.
Well, no, I agree. From what I've seen, I haven't seen everything, but everything was pretty solid. Like,
My costumes are on fleek. Oh, thank you guys.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you very much. I work really hard on them, but I don't like. I just do it because it's fun, you know. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
It's okay. They can still look good and be fun at the same time, you know.
hell yeah.
mhm.
Hell yeah. I watch a lot of tutorials. You can learn shit, dude. People teach you how to do makeup on the internet. Anyone can do it now. Well, maybe not anyway.
I can't even draw a stick figure. I don't think I can do any makeup. So
Look,
There are
yeah.
days I can't do makeup, so I get it. Like when my hands are twitchy.
you can do the thing. Maybe you can't do it well. Maybe
I tried to
Yeah.
do makeup. I ended
Do
up
it.
looking
You
like
can
a
do it.
bimbo.
Like a what? You ended up looking like a what?
Looking like a bimbo.
A bimbo?
Yeah.
Well, honey. Not wrong being a bimbo, okay?
It worked. It worked out though.
That's good.
Trenchy, would you be good with jumping off the stream so Brandon can jump on?
I tell you
Oh,
what,
hell
let me do it because I'm having a lot of audio problems. But I will stay in the chat. Is that cool with you guys?
Oh
Yeah,
no, Hobbs,
stay.
I gotta go over to another
Don't
stream
leave.
anyway, so this would work out actually, dude.
Yeah,
Like you
Okay.
Trenchy's
said.
got another
Whatever.
stream to do. If you want to promote that stream
Trenchy's
real quick
popular.
before you jump off, please do.
I don't want to steal your thunder.
No,
Yeah, you do.
it's fine.
Yeah, I did too.
Thunder, and a lightning.
Trench is
I
too
mean,
nice
Very, very
sometimes.
frightening me.
Marty's doing Sci-Fi Sunday as always, and we're talking about nature attacking people.
Tell Marty I say hi.
Yes, tell him as well.
Long time no chat.
Oh hell yeah, man! But no, it was great talking to everybody. It was great talking to you, Hobbs. I've never talked to you on the street before. So
You
that's
too, buddy.
No.
We'll be in touch, and yeah, we'll catch up.
Mhm. Oh, for sure. And
Hell yeah, man.
Tristan, Ampro, Art, Queenie, great talking to you guys as always, and
Mwah.
everybody stay frosty.
I'll see you in a little bit.
And thank
Bye.
you, Jen. I
It's
love
always
you.
cool talking to you, Trenchy.
Absolutely.
Jennifer's the best.
And thanks for having me, Ampro, man. Always
My
dope.
pleasure.
But
All right, bro.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See you, Mango.
Bye.
Love that
The
guy.
Mango Brooklyn Vampire Brooklyn. The Mango
Yeah.
Like the
Mango
best vampire
Vampire
ever.
Brooklyn with a chipped tooth or something. I don't remember.
with the chipped tooth.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it would be me or the vampire. Just a bunch of ragged teeth.
So Brandon's gonna come on with us now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello, Red Rusty 66, Horror and Metal Maestro. Sending you off to college, are we? So happy for you and enjoy the matriculating. Thank you. Definitely check out
Yeah.
Red Rusty's channel. He does really good content.
Yeah, for those of you, this is Hobbs Horror, by the way. I'm not just the Pumpkin King. I'm Hobbs Horror. I didn't put my avatar correctly. I should have put it as Hobbs Horror. I was just having some fun.
Yeah, I was,
You're
I was
good.
confused a while ago. I wasn't sure who you were.
See, even Tochi thinks that Queenie's makeup is fantastic.
Oh. All right, guys, it's enough.
We'll stop. We'll
I can't
stop.
handle all
We're
this
done.
love.
We're done. We're done.
Okay.
No more.
I won't run away then. Okay.
I would say it's good too, but I'd be lying because I haven't really seen any of it.
Yeah, don't
So
bullshit
I'm not
me,
even
eh?
gonna do that. I'm not doing it. But I'm not. That's my point.
I could show you. I mean, I got a lot of pictures. I mean, look
Just
at my
think-
icon. I did that.
Cinnabutts. Cinnabutts.
Yeah. Watch my Cinnabut series. It's the best.
Do watch Cinebuts. I
Yeah,
need
there's awesome people in it.
I need to freaking write that musical. I keep not doing it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we have to do Cinnabutts the musical. That'd be amazing.
Hmm.
I want this to happen.
What up, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon.
Can't hear you for some reason.
Difficult choices.
Does Brandon have a guest with him, or is it?
Looking fucking sexy, Brandon.
Luke
Is that
Chucky?
Charles Lee
Good
Ray?
guy, doll.
I do believe that is Charles Lee Ray.
It is Charles Lee Ray for sure.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Can't quite hear you, Brandon.
I can't hear him. Period.
Yeah.
Not at
Brandon.
all.
Where's my Brandon?
John from Project Ellsworth. I'm sorry, John.
Hey, John.
Excuse me.
Project Ellsworth. Fantastic content.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Brandon. Maybe it's the headphones, I don't know. Or something.
I swear to God, it looked like Chucky just grabbed the headset off of his head and pulled
Can
it
you
off
hear me
for him.
now?
Yep,
Chucky
you're good.
fucked
You're
with his
good
shit
now.
before he came on. This was not right.
So,
What's up, Brandon?
oh
There you
man. Nothing much. I just wanted to be a part of this.
Of course.
You got your My Buddy doll with you?
Yep.
You
Wherever
look
you go,
very
he
close with him.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn up the fans real quick because they're making too much noise.
Sure thing.
If it comes
Staring
to
into my
life
soul.
and kills him on stream, it's gonna be some shit.
Oh, God.
He's gonna start moving his head around.
You know, I was always astounded at the size of the Chucky dolls. Like,
Hmm.
sometimes they look like
That's-
they would vary, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I seen one, it was in the middle of a video store window. And I was a kid, and it scared the shit out of me.
It's a nice size fucking toy. They don't make toys, dolls like that big anymore.
Oh man.
Doing good, John.
No
Hope you're
joke.
well. Hope the family's well.
This is my favorite thing that I own in my horror collection.
I can understand why.
Can I ask you a
I'm
question? You
actually-
promise you won't get mad at me, Brandon?
No, go ahead.
Does he talk?
Right? That's an important one.
Only to me. He doesn't talk
Okay.
to anyone else.
So it's like magic. Okay, got it.
Yeah. He only talks to me. I'm
Yeah,
actually
when
gonna
he talks,
get the.
is the batteries in him? Make sure about that.
Oh, I checked.
You got to check it for a USB port now. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's fucking stupid.
Now I want to get. I'm actually gonna start saving up my checks to get the Bride of Chucky, the Seed of Chucky doll.
Mm. Yeah.
Glinda? That thing?
Glenda. No.
The
It's just
Scarred
Seed of
Chucky.
Yeah, just the
Oh.
Seed of Chucky variant of
Oh,
Chucky.
okay.
Did you guys see the new one that they have coming out? The Child's Play 2 one.
No.
No?
Nope.
What's up, Sean Blue Digital? Another great channel.
Hello,
Hey,
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah. So, anyways, what else do you guys want to talk about?
You know, I have a funny story about the Seed of Chucky or the Bride of Chucky doll. Around here in this area in Dayton, Ohio, like some parts of it are really bad, and there's like Craigslist ads and stuff around here. And there was somebody that was trying to sell one for like $25. You could tell she was all worn to shit, and they were going to bring it to you. You know, for $25, and you're going to bring it to me from a bad town, and it's all beat up. Not sure that I want to do that.
What's the story there? I need to know.
Yeah, like, am I gonna pull her head off and there's gonna be like a bag of cocaine in her or something? Or like, what am I doing here?
Yeah,
In that
a little
case,
suspicious.
Give it to me.
Yep, a little bit. So since we're on the Child's Play Chucky topic, I'm curious, Brandon, which is your favorite Child's Play movie?
I think Bride might be my favorite.
Yeah,
With the original being a very close or second.
that is valid. That is valid. Bride of Chucky was a longtime favorite for me. I have a weird soft spot for Seed of Chucky, and I will defend that movie. But Bride is the better film, and I just watched Curse of Chucky recently, and I really, really like Curse of Chucky. That one might be my favorite.
I love Curse and Cult of Chucky personally. I don't
The
get the
military school one's number 3. She wins.
Yeah, three is fun.
Yeah, I don't get the hate for Cult of Chucky.
Me neither. I like that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was.
I'm gonna go with
Fiona,
Curse of Chucky for mine.
I'll be honest.
The daughter of the guy that does the
Mhm.
Chucky voice. I thought she was really good.
Yeah, I have not actually seen Colt yet, but I've seen her in Curse, and she was phenomenal in Curse. I'm looking forward to watching Colt soon.
Do you know what's
If you
odd
thought
about her?
that-
Is I've not
Is
seen her do a
anyone
lot
looking
of
forward
other
to the
work
TV
since.
show?
What were you gonna
If
say,
you-
Brendan?
I said if you thought that Seed of Chucky was wild, wait till you see Cult.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, it's even more wild than that.
How is that possible? I don't. Oh my God! This is gonna be something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Has
even
anyone seen
worst,
the remake?
Have not
I
seen
was,
the
I
remake.
was, I was just gonna comment on that. I was gonna say even the worst Chucky, the worst of the original Chucky movies, Seed of Chucky. I would rather watch that again over the remake.
Mm.
Yeah, I just kind of avoided that one for some reason. That and Poltergeist. I just didn't care to.
Oh,
I feel like everyone forgot that the Poltergeist remake happened,
Oh.
myself included.
I actually own the Poltergeist remake, but I don't watch it that much.
Why do you
Because
own it?
I don't know. I'm a completionist. It's
Fair
the
enough.
same. It's the same movie, just in modern times.
That's fair.
I mostly consider myself a completionist also, but I refuse to own the A Nightmare on Elm Street remake. So I just hate
I
that
own
movie
that
that
one, too.
much.
I actually like actually kind of like the remake. I would watch it. I would watch that one over the Freddy's Dead and New Nightmare anytime.
Hmm.
I don't like Freddy. I hate Freddy's Dead.
Interesting.
Why
Hey,
do you
Sean
like
Blue.
it, Martin?
No,
Sean Blue, if you're
I
still in the
haven't seen
chat,
it.
You don't
Contact
like the
Patrick.
Freddy as the Wicked
Sean Blue.
Witch, Brandon?
No, I think it's stupid.
No screaming while the bus is in motion.
Yeah,
that one.
Oh man.
Yeah, totally Looney
Fucking
Tunes in that
stupid as
No.
shit.
sequel.
You know, for me, the Nightmare series ended.
Well,
at
actually, if you're
Dream
high,
Master.
it's pretty fucking funny. But other than that, it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I would concur with that. I can't watch it like just completely normal.
Now
It's
I'm
so-
playing with power.
It's so
Fucking power
boring.
glove.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Since we're talking franchises, what are your thoughts on the Friday the 13th reboot?
The one from 2009 or whatever?
Yeah, that one.
No.
No,
No.
I get that. I get that.
He was
I
running
thought it was-
around dinging little bells and shit under the
Yeah.
ground, and
I
No,
kind
I
of
don't know.
like how disturbingly intelligent and kind of resourceful that Jason especially
it was better than Jason Takes a Boat to Manhattan.
Was it?
I thought
Yes,
so. It
Uh,
was definitely better than that shit.
it was better than. It was the best one since Part 6, in my opinion.
And that's not saying much, but it is saying.
I can agree with that. All like 7 Jason Takes Manhattan and the reboot are all kind of middle of the road for me. I don't know how I feel about the characters in.
Jason Goes to Hell
They
is
didn't
kind
do
of
a lot
fucked too.
for me. They were fine. They just didn't do a lot for me.
Yeah, pretty uninteresting.
Yeah.
You know what works for me about the remake is I love the portrayal of Jason. Because he's played by an actual fan who loves the series.
That's cool. Yeah.
Let's get right
the
to it. How
actor
about the
was
Halloween
good.
remake?
It was just the actual movie itself. Was,
Mm.
I love Rob Zombie's Halloween's. Shocker.
I have issues with both of them, but the second one is totally out there for me.
That seems to be the general consensus with everyone.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I have not actually seen Rob Zombie's Halloween's yet, but I feel like I will possibly like the second one more than the first one, just because it seems like it's more like just aggressively out there. I think I will like it for that reason.
I don't think it's as wild as people claim it is.
Right.
People only focus in on the white horse aspect.
Right.
Yeah, it's Rob Zombie's mind fuckery and the whole what he does to the Halloween lore, and like to be
White
fair,
Horse.
the Halloween series went out some pretty fucking weird places before Rob Zombie took the reins.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it was already
I mean, look
fucked
at
after number
look at
5.
Halloween 6.
It was
Oh, Lord.
fucked since 4 on. 4 was like the last remotely close to a good one.
It's less just. I guess it's less aggressively being out there so much as the second Rob Zombie Halloween just being him more like it's just from what I've seen. It feels like he's more comfortable doing his own thing with the property at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
taking more
Yeah.
liberties. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I didn't like what the Loomis character turned into in H2
Oh no.
because he
yeah,
was a complete dickhead.
I can agree with that.
I did catch the part on TV one time where he talks to Weird Al, though. That was something.
Yeah,
The thing I love about H2 though is Brad Dourif's performance.
Oh,
oh yeah, yeah.
Brad Dourif's usually pretty good.
I can't spoil exactly what happens at the end of H2 for you, Martin, because you haven't seen it yet. But
mhm.
his character, like something happens, and his character just he delivers just a great performance.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to get
He
used to the
became
Freddy,
Nancy Grace.
the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
That's funny.
It's starting to grow on me now that I watch it more.
Right.
There was a point in time where I wouldn't even allow it in my home. I was so pissed about it. But now it's grown on me, and now I don't mind it so much.
Decent enough.
I'm upset with the remake too because, like, that movie could have really benefited from a modern update. What they could do with technology and how they could encapsulate the dream world with modern effects, but they freaking blew it.
Right. Well, what I heard
Yeah.
was the script underwent just hell and the script that the actors signed on for was not the script that they ended up shooting.
Yeah.
I understand, Sean. It's not everybody's cup of tea, buddy. Sean says he'll never watch the remake again.
And some of the shots you see in the trailer, they're not even in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other reboots that we can talk about, because
How about the Fright Night reboot?
I'll be honest, I've not seen it.
I haven't either.
I've heard it's decent, though.
I haven't seen it either.
Did you see Fright Night Part 2, Martin?
Still haven't seen Fright Night Part 2 either. I've heard that's good.
It's pretty good. It's from Tommy Lee Wallace, who directed Halloween 3 and It.
Nice. I do enjoy his work.
And this is just a theory, but I think there's some kind of connection between Fright Night Part 2 and It. I think he might have took inspiration for the design of like the look of Pennywise from the vampires with like the sharp teeth and yellow eyes. I think he might have used that. He did use that on Pennywise, on Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Take care, She Winds. Take care.
Bye.
Charles. Hello. Interweb Kaiju. Casey. Thanks for stopping by. This don't get caught up with too many ghoulies at college. I'm gonna make a point of not doing that. What was that movie?
No idea.
Oh, you're talking about Ghoulies?
Yeah, Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. What was that mess?
I've only seen the first two.
I read one of the Halloween comics way back a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe stop
1872.
there, Brandon. Ghoulies 3 has its fun moments, but you know what? Watch it once, because it's crazy. You will not believe your eyes.
I really enjoyed Ghoulies 2.
Ghoulies 2 is my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really care for the first one, but I love the carnival setting in the second one.
Mm-hmm. I like
Yeah.
kind of the gothic mansion kind of dark sorcery thing that the first Ghoulies has going on, but yeah, I really like the carnival setting of the second one, and it really has a lot more substance to everything, just in general.
Great.
Yeah.
I think the second one has more fun with itself because it's almost kind of self-aware of
Mhm.
how silly it is. The first one, I think it took itself a little too seriously, but with the concept that it had. But that's just why I didn't enjoy it as much.
I would agree with that.
Yeah,
and I
it's a
think
little like Gremlins 2 in that respect.
a little bit,
Yeah.
except Gremlins 2 just goes all out bananas, and I love it for that. Ghoulies 3 also kind of does that, but it's not as good in the way it does it.
Have you seen Ghoulies 4?
No, I'm never watching Ghoulies 4. Damn it, Jim Wynorski.
What is that one? Ghoulies Go to Space?
No, it's freaking Jim Wynorski who did Chopping Mall and all the really bad like softcore porn parodies of everything. And I think the Ghoulies don't even look like Ghoulies. It's just a weird mess, from what I've heard.
I'm curious, but I don't want to commit to the time of watching those movies.
I would say watch Ghoulies Go to College once because, if only for some of the actors who were in it, because you've got Kevin McCarthy from like the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Piranha, The Howling, who plays the kind of villainous teacher in that movie, and you've got a very young Matthew Lillard just in the background, just doing stuff. He doesn't
Really?
Yeah, he's in that movie. He doesn't really do anything in the movie, but he's there.
Was that his first movie?
One of, I would imagine.
It's kind of like Critters 3 was Leonardo DiCaprio's first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He doesn't like to. From what I heard, he doesn't like to talk about it though.
I wonder why.
Well, you know how it's like. You know how it's like with a lot of celebrities, and when they get their first big role in a horror movie, and then they look back, they're like talking about it
Yeah,
because they're not particularly humble about it.
yeah. They kind of look down on the genre stuff.
Some
Matthew
people are like,
McConaughey and Renee Zellweger in Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. They hate that they were in that.
McConaughey looks down on that one.
I don't know.
I know that Renee
what
Zellweger does.
They did at one point. He might like it now.
I know that Renee looked down. I heard that Renee looked down on it.
Or
at
maybe
one
he
point,
didn't
but-
look down on it, but the agents didn't like it, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah, McConaughey's usually cool. All right.
Right, all right.
You know that McConaughey has his own YouTube channel now?
Oh, shit. I'm going to
Dude.
subscribe to that.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Take my shirt off and drive a Lincoln Town car.
Jacques earlier asked, would you rather watch Jaws the Revenge or Ghoulies Go to College? Ghoulies Go to College.
Ghoulies Go to College.
Yeah. I don't even remember Jaws the Revenge. That's how bored I was by it.
I've only seen
Same
reviews
here.
of it.
I like the opening kill from the film was kind of good, but the rest of it is like a blank in my mind. I just remember there were some people on a boat and they were hunting a shark and stuff.
Let's be honest, Jaws did not need sequels.
No,
It was perfectly fine as a one and done.
No.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
No.
No? You don't agree with that, Collector, man?
No, I don't. I think it didn't need a sequel either. I mean, every movie that is a blockbuster doesn't necessarily need a sequel.
Very true.
It's all about the paper, folks. It's all about the money. It's all that matters.
Yeah. And that's how franchises end up getting fucked.
Yep.
Psycho had a couple of really good sequels.
I still haven't watched the
Psycho did
sequel.
have some good
I
sequels.
do want to at
That's very
least
true.
watch 2, probably 3. I've heard they're good. Or at least 2
One of-
is.
Yeah, two and
One of the
two and
best
three are
remakes
awesome.
ever. Maniac.
Mm.
I hadn't seen that one. Just
I haven't
say
seen
it's
the
good.
Maniac remake either. It's on
That's
my
the
radar.
one with
though.
Elijah Wood, right?
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
must
I've
watch.
heard that's a
folks.
really
I
good
can
remake.
see him being fucking creepy.
A must watch. It's a little heavy for some people. Some people may not like that type of horror,
I
but it
think
is
everyone
you
here
know,
does.
definitely worth it.
I can do some heavy stuff. It just depends on, the state of mind I'm in.
Right on.
What was I gonna say? Crap. I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's all
The
right.
Poltergeist remake was pretty heavy.
Was it?
Hadn't seen that.
Did you guys see The Night House yet?
No. I watched
No.
Girly Gore's review of it. She loved it. She saw it managed to see it in the theater. But I'm hearing good things. I want to watch it.
I saw it yesterday.
What did you think?
I really liked it. It was a really excellent movie.
Nice.
I've been hearing
Yeah,
a lot about brand new cherry flavor on Netflix. Has anyone
Mhm.
seen that?
Not
I
yet.
want to.
No.
I want to watch. I want to watch this one called
I hadn't even
Demonic
heard of
that I've
it.
been hearing about.
Demonic?
Yeah, I think it's a new Netflix movie. I don't know if it's good or not though.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that one.
What are your guys' thoughts on the Candyman coming out?
I cannot wait
Candyman,
for it.
Candyman.
Such high hopes.
Oh,
I
I hope
love
it,
Yeah, I'm really
I
excited
hope
for
it
that.
doesn't suck. I hope it's good.
Next
I think it's
Sunday
gonna
is
be good.
I hope
Uh,
so.
next Sunday is my birthday actually, and I'm gonna go see it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a great birthday present.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
It looks really, really good. I hope it delivers.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's what I'm saying.
What do you
I'm
think?
hoping
Lee,
that,
as the
Something
resident
like
Tony
that
Todd
can
is
go
actually in
either
it.
way.
Wait, what?
As the resident Clive Barker expert, what are your thoughts on the upcoming campaign?
Oh,
Yes. Please.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I want some of that. I want Pinhead character for Dead by Daylight. What other stuff's going on in Clive Barker land?
I
They
don't
did.
know.
They're bringing it up for Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Pinhead.
Nice.
I'm so excited. It's not yet. I have to wait. It's such a bummer. I have to wait. But once I have it,
But
I've
are they
always-
going to
I've always-
redo Rawhead Rex? That is the question. Are they going to remake Rawhead Rex?
I would like that actually.
Yeah,
Because the
John
original movie is not so great.
I've heard it's fun, but
It is fun.
it's not.
It is
It's
fun.
not the. It's not the story from Books of Blood.
No. He is way creepier. He's so much creepier, so much grosser. Like,
Hmm
I just don't know.
It's crazy, but it's fun.
I'm kind of intimidated to read Clive Barker because I think he might be a little too out there for me.
He
Oh, I
goes.
agree,
He
Sean.
goes some very uncomfortable places, especially in Dread. That one was a hard read.
Is he more intense than King? Is what I want to know.
Clive Barker, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a lot more
Like 12 times more intense. Like,
more
deals with
visceral
sex
and gross.
and horror.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good,
Absolutely,
good Lord.
without a doubt.
No, bitches, I love it.
Yeah, if you want to kind of ease yourself into Clive Barker, though, read
He's
some
a
of
sick fuck.
read his like fantasy children's stuff. Read Abarat. I love that book.
Here's a point about Clive Barker.
Start off with his
He
children's
was-
novels first. And then
He was a gay man. He was a gay man during Stonewall.
Hmm
So just think about it like that. He has
Yeah.
a lot of shit going on.
For sure.
Stephen King didn't have that.
Mm.
Probably why I like Clive Barker a little more.
that is a great
I'm also a
question,
gay
though.
man.
I think they have their own styles, but
Yes,
as far as what you're asking, 100%.
And both are
Clive Barker.
valid. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Stephen
I
King
love
does some
both.
fun stuff. You
I
ever
like
read his
them
Dark
both.
Tower stuff?
I like them both.
I love the Dark Tower stuff. It's so deep.
I gotta start getting more into King. Like I'm starting to collect more of his
Yeah.
earlier books, like in hardcover too.
Hmm
I have a hardcover, an old hardcover of Salem's Lot.
Ooh.
It's super nice, but it's also
Recommending
like I don't touch it
Rose
very
Red
much.
for you. If you've not watched Rose Red, we're going to recommend that one for you to start off
I
your
heard really
collection.
good things about Rose Red.
I'm actually going in
That was a good
publication order.
miniseries.
Oh, I think I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got The Shining in hardcover with the original cover art.
Nice.
Good luck trying to get a copy of Rage.
I think you can get those in the collectors short stories, can't you?
I thought you could get them used from one of the old copies.
Wow, Jennifer Tochi said her son thought Candyman was like the musical Willy Wonka.
Oh
I had to sit
no.
down with him and explain to him the movie.
Oh jeez. Willy
I always
Wonka's
look for a
terrifying in
copy
its
of it
own
at
right, even
Goodwill
though
and
it was
shit.
my comfort movie when I was younger.
Run into any.
I love the original Willy Wonka.
Creepy Cody has a very important question for all of us. Do you read Sutter Kane?
I always thought that Sutter Kane was kind of like the equivalent of Stephen King.
They basically make him like the equivalent of Stephen King. Yeah, even though they say he basically outsells Stephen King. He's like a hybrid of King and Lovecraft, basically.
I already did have all of my reses, and this isn't the what I thought it was.
Trying to catch up in the chat. Do you read Sutter Kane?
Apparently, you can actually like get copies of the In the Mouth of Madness book places, which I would love to do.
Cool.
You're going to have some downtime, my friend, since you're going to be going to college. So, you know, you're going to want to get stock up on your books,
Yep.
your
Yeah.
movies.
I'm mid Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles binge right now. I'm reading Tale of the Body Thief, which I'm enjoying.
I'm trying to catch up on a lot of books for my book club. Right now, I'm reading The Never-Ending Story.
Ooh.
Is it never ending?
Cool.
I don't know. I barely made a dent in it.
No, that sounds about right.
I just have so much. It's like I'm working now, and so
Just
trying to find
remember,
time to do
Anthro,
everything.
now that you're going to college, you know, you got to watch out for the alpha betas, okay?
Oh, for sure.
You need to get
Just
you a
remember,
good
we're
guy
always
doll
lambda,
like
lambda,
Brandon
lambda.
has. You'll
Don't-
always have a
don't-
friend while you're in college.
Yeah,
Don't
I'll
pledge-
I'll just drag Chucky around with me. Be like, this is my friend.
Brandon's making me
Will you?
jealous. He's chilling out with that thing. I'm like, damn, I want one to just hang out with like that. Yeah.
And if
at
somebody
it.
hands you something to drink, make sure you know what it is first.
Oh,
You're in college. People party.
Don't go take any pledges from frat guys that call themselves the Bradster.
Oh, definitely not. If they
Shit
ask me
happens
to
when you
go
party
anywhere
naked.
near a corpse, I'm done.
And say no to drugs.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I'm kind
Unless
of
it's
surprised they didn't
marijuana, in
remake
which
that.
case,
They didn't remake that movie yet.
Night of the Creeps? Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean,
Who would remake that though? It's so good as
Wait,
is.
whoa, a remake? No.
no, I'm not saying it. No, I'm not saying that I want them to. I'm just saying I'm surprised that they haven't. And people have said that, people have thought that the movie Slither was a remake of that, but James Gunn said that he was actually doing a loose remake of Cronenberg's Shiver.
I
I
get
can see
that,
more
'cause I-
similarities there.
Yeah, because I always get the titles of those two mixed up, Slither and Shivers. Anyway, I've seen Shivers. I have not seen Slither yet. I think I will like Slither. Did not like Shivers.
Yeah, Slither has a lot of like gross out stuff.
Hmm.
You absolutely
like-
cannot remake Night of the creeps. That's like getting the That's like getting the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper together in Ghostbusters. That'd be extraordinarily bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's giving me college advice in the chat now.
Aw.
Sorry, that was that was my fault. Just looking out for you, Fiend.
Red Rusty says, "Say yes to the covenant."
You're gonna make so many new friends, Martin.
I hope so.
And if they don't like you because of your spectacular style and taste, then fuck them.
Oh, for sure.
Martin's
Yeah.
always been like the Ponyboy Curtis of the community. You know, we knew he was going to be going to school soon. We knew he likes books.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we knew he liked to read and write. So we've been protecting him. Now we have to release him into the community of college.
Into the wild.
Yes. I think I'm going to find people who I can get along with in this college. I picked it because I really liked just the community atmosphere I saw there. So I don't know how many other horror fans there are there or anything, but I'm sure I'll meet people.
What's up, Patrick? Patrick's in the chat. Half Cheetah Review is here to
Oh,
send Martin off to
Bring
college.
donuts. Did you bring donuts, Patrick?
Mhm.
Just remember to take good notes as well.
Oh, always.
And don't use chicken scratch like I do. Okay.
So,
Hold on, going back in the chat just a little bit. Red Rusty says he's read The Stand 50 times. How?
yeah, how? It's like this thick.
Yeah.
I have it, but I don't want to dig it out.
Right. I've read King's stuff. I've read some of King's stuff, but I don't actually own any of his books, oddly enough.
Did you know that? Did you hear that Vicky Nightmare Raven is going to be reading It in October?
Yes, I saw that she was going to be doing an It reading vlog. That's going to be wild.
Hell yeah.
Do you know how much time she's giving herself to read it?
3 days.
Oh, Jesus.
She told me that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is one long book.
That's actually the only King book I've attempted to read. Like, I got pretty far into it at one point, but I've always put it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just restarted because I love the miniseries. I like the movies, but the miniseries is so special to me because it was the first, that was my introduction to King. It was the first one that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. And I want to, read the book just to see, because I've heard the book itself. People have said it's fantastic. And I loved it, but I'm ashamed I haven't read the book yet. So I need to read it immediately, finish it at least.
Right. I have, I'm kind of the same way. That's kind of the one King book I feel like I have to read because I love the miniseries, and I really love both movies. The first one particularly, but both of them. And those characters mean a lot to me, and I think Pennywise is one of the coolest horror villains out there. So, I haven't read the book yet. There is one particular scene that I'm not looking forward to. I think you can probably figure out what that is, but the everything else I really want to read.
Yeah, the way the ending is, how they go into, I guess, the macroverse where they meet Mentura, the turtle.
Yeah.
I heard the way that King describes that is just one of the most bizarre things you will ever read.
Yeah.
You have to have a really. He wrote this when he was freaking coked up.
I wondered. I knew he was coked up.
It's mixed in there with the child group sex scene in the book.
That's the thing I'm not looking forward to reading.
I've read that book, and it's
the
crazy.
gangbang scene.
No, thank you.
To increase their power, though. Yeah, what the fuck? Fucking nuts.
What was that?
I think that was the cocaine talking again.
Yeah.
I hope it was the cocaine.
I think the only two Stephen King books that I've read are Carrie and Misery.
I love both of those movies. I haven't read the books yet, though. The books of King's I've read so far are... I've read The Shining, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I've read Salem's Lot, which I liked. Didn't love. Maybe I had higher expectations because it was vampires. I don't know, but I liked it. And The Dark Half, which might be my favorite.
I'm actually looking forward to reading the Talisman and the Black House.
Remind me about those.
Oh well.
I wish I could jump in on this conversation, but I'm just not much of a book guy.
Right, I'm not either.
Yeah.
I
Favorite,
can read the back of it.
right. Favorite
know.
King adaptation, Hobbs?
What's that?
Do you have a favorite book based on a Stephen King story or somehow otherwise King related?
Yeah, Stand By Me.
Mm.
Based on the body.
Good choice.
Good fucking answer.
So you guys, you and Queenie don't like to read?
Oh, I love to read.
Oh, I thought
I
you
have
said you didn't.
I have chronic illness and stuff. It prevents me from focusing enough to read anymore.
Right.
I do like audiobooks and shit, but
Mm-hmm.
like I can't
Yeah.
read physically. Like the words start blurring and everything. Like it's not fun for me. I used to read all the time. I'm a writer.
Right. Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
a professional writer. I'm published.
Well,
I just don't like to
Queenie,
read.
if you ever release,
It
Queenie,
sucks.
if you ever release a book, let us know so I can read it and let you know what I think of
okay.
it.
Sure.
Yep.
I do want to write a book someday. I've written a novel like 7 or 8 times, but I've never published it or anything. But like I haven't been able to do anything recently.
Right.
Writing-wise, other than rant about how much pain I'm in.
Amazon makes it
I just
easy to
get-
publish
I
books
just get
now.
too distracted. You know, like
Right.
my attention goes to other places when I try to read a book. It's not that I hate it.
Right.
I just get
No.
distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just don't have the resources necessary to do that.
I mean, it's sitting there and, you know, you're reading something for like 2 or 3 hours. Like, shit's bound to happen to you while you're right there reading. Like, I can imagine myself just sitting there reading an entire book or anything. Like, I just can't see myself doing it. I've tried and I just get antsy, you know. Just gonna turn a movie on.
I get that. I get that. But I mean,
It takes
But I
me
have nothing against it at all whatsoever.
right.
it takes me a while to read like a really even like a 400-page book. It takes me a while because I'm just like a slow reader, and I like to take my time with it. So I can't just like burn through a book and then just start another one immediately after that. I have to like take like time to think
break.
about it.
Well, that and also I can't see anything anymore. So, you know, my vision's terrible.
Yeah. Do you think you do audiobooks at some point, Pops?
That's actually a great idea. I've been thinking a lot about that, audiobooks.
One thing I got from my library a while back that I still have downloaded to my iTunes that I need to revisit is a little set. It was a little 2-disc set of Basil Rathbone and Vincent Price reading Edgar Allan Poe. Great, great stuff.
I do like to listen to when you read stuff, so maybe audiobooks is. Maybe I should have been doing it all this time.
Oh, thank you.
You know.
Took me a year and a half to read all 7 of the Harry Potter books.
I can imagine.
That's cool though. You read them all.
I had all of them read to me by my parents, and then I read a few of them again on my own.
That's cool too.
I didn't read them as a kid though. I read them when I was in high school.
Right, yeah. That was like when I was a kid, but I did, even before that, I had The Hobbit read to me, and then I read that again and again. So I feel like Hobbit and Lord of the Rings was kind of more my thing before Harry Potter. But like Harry Potter was just a huge part of my life for a long time.
I went to a Christian school. They wouldn't let us read or watch Harry Potter. They said you were going to go to hell.
Jesus.
That it taught kids fucking magic and shit. Man, I know it was ridiculous. So I didn't get to watch. I didn't get to watch any of them until much later on.
What did you get to watch back then?
Well, if I went by their rules, I wouldn't have been able to watch anything.
Yeah.
Really, unless it had something specifically to do with church or God. In a good
Have
way.
I heard of a movie called Bad Candy? No, but I definitely sounds intriguing, Sean. I did watch The Devil's Candy, and it gave me nightmares.
I need to watch The Devil's Candy. It looks amazing.
If you like Metallica, you should watch The Devil's Candy.
Yes, as a
Watch
metal
it
Yes,
anyway,
Devil's
but-
Candy is
Who
awesome.
doesn't? Not like Metallica. It's great.
I was reading the Deathly Hallows in my church.
Lovely.
Yeah. This was like in the latter half of the years before like I officially left it. But like I was always in the back, just like not even paying attention to what the pastor was saying. I was reading Deathly Hallows, just like all secretly, like.
Mm-hmm. I like majorly lucked out into that. I kind of grew up in a Christian community, but they were very accepting of everything. Personally, I would consider myself probably agnostic now, but a lot of the people I grew up with were Christian, but they were like huge Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings fans and horror fans, and they would do stuff with me, and they were very accepting of everything, and still are. So I'm lucky in that
You
sense.
see, that's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, this
My
is just
grandmother
my,
thinks Harry Potter's the devil.
Mm.
Yeah, you see, exactly. The place I went, they could spank the kids with a fucking paddle. So even talking about that shit could
damn.
literally get you like fucking spanked.
Sean Blue, I'll probably be ordering that tonight if it's the way that you say it is.
Mm. You gotta have all the Halloween themed movies, don't you, Hobbs?
I do.
Mm.
Every one of them.
Oh, I just saw your new screen name too.
I was trying to say before I got bumped out that I listen to yours when you read. I enjoy it. So maybe I should start listening to audiobooks more.
I really do appreciate that. And thank you to anyone who's listened to my Carmilla reading or my Lily reading, because those are two of my favorite things I've done on my channel.
Mark,
John has
would
a
you
question for everybody in the chat.
What did you say, Brandon?
Oh, I was going to ask you something, but I'm going to read Sean's question first.
So yeah, what film would you say began your journey into the world of horror? John asks. For me, it was the 1925 adaptation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. My dad and I were like, we're gonna watch like all the classic horror adaptations of like Frankenstein and Dracula and stuff, and we were like, oh, here's these adaptations of Jekyll and Hyde and Phantom of the Opera that were even before that. So I was already like a diehard fan of Halloween, the holiday, and of just ghost stories and stuff, but I had never seen any of those movies. So we watched the Silent Jekyll and Hyde and the Silent Phantom of the Opera, and I was hooked from there on out, and we just kept pushing forward in time through the genre until I just started taking off in all these weird directions and kind of left my dad behind.
I guess I will go next and say that mine was A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice.
Terrified me and intrigued me all at the same time. I was only like 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was around the age I saw it too.
Yeah. What was your first one, Brandon?
In terms of movies,
Yeah.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
I mean, fair.
I swear to God, that is what I was about to say that too.
Horror, I would probably say The Nightmare Before Christmas for me, actually, technically. Or possibly Coraline, because that is one of the first films that truly traumatized me.
Coraline. Wow.
Ooh, I just saw the shirt. Love the shirt.
It's one of my favorite stories. I am like legitimately obsessed with it.
Valid.
What does this shirt say?
Huh?
What's on your shirt? I can't.
It's
a Coraline shirt.
Oh, okay. Cool, man.
But yeah, I was watching like Goosebumps and Already Afraid of the Dark. I guess you could say those were my like first steps into horror.
Mm-hmm.
But like the movie that I begged my mom and grandma to rent me the most as a kid was Ernest Scared Stupid. I know it's not traditional horror, but it's what my grandma started into it.
We're going to be streaming that movie at some point this year on one of our channels. We're going to watch it together, everybody. So
Yep, because
you want
I
to be there
know,
for that one.
I know you love that movie. I know Tristan loves that movie. I know Hobbs loves that movie. I haven't seen it.
Martin!
You've never seen that?
No.
Oh,
It's pretty. You know what? It's not like a serious horror film, but it's pretty. It's an
I love
earnest
the-
movie. So
The credits where it shows all the old type stuff, the old clips of monsters and shit.
yeah,
Martin,
like
right up
Martin,
your
I would
alley,
have, if I would have
Martin.
known that, you would have had a copy by now, my friend.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Ernest movie, probably. It's Ernest Scared Stupid.
yeah, some great effects in that movie too.
Oh yeah,
it's from the
Mia.
same guy.
the
it's from the
story
same-
wasn't bad. The story really wasn't bad in that one. Ernest can be
Yeah, it
a
was
little
pretty-
sometimes, but that one was pretty solid.
It's
Yeah,
my
it's pretty
favorite
true
Ernest
story.
movie.
True
Yeah.
story about the film.
Definitely.
Actually got a lot of heat on it because of the soul-taking scenes.
Oh,
Some of the
really?
parents were pissed.
Oh fuck that.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Back then, though, you think back then they wouldn't give a shit back then. Like today, maybe.
Like it almost got an R rating.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no joke.
There
Like
was
because the
nothing in
parents
that
were
movie
pissed.
to warrant an R rating.
For an Ernest movie.
Yeah, because the parents were pissed that the kids' souls were being taken.
If anything,
It
Ernest
was-
goes
it
to
was
jail.
too- I guess kids were having nightmares about it and stuff, and like,
Dude,
Oh,
when I was
come on.
fucking young, those trolls were kind of fucking terrifying.
Hell yeah, they scared me
Some-
too, especially
some
when you
of them.
first see them.
And you
They'll
can't
let-
kill them with
First, they
anything
transfer-
unless you have milk or something.
Right.
Yeah,
So they'll let Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory slide with the G rating and try to give that movie an R. I do not understand.
it was a different
Oh,
time.
yeah. Wonka was
True.
a fucking creeper.
Still,
I loved it though.
yeah, there was a lot of heat for it. I don't know why. It never scared me as a kid, but I guess kids were terrified of it.
I mean, I was terrified in a good way.
Oh, I loved
liked
it. I loved it. I
like-
mean, I guess I could see a little bit of it.
When
the
they
parents
fight
with
the bullies
soul-taking,
off
but
using the machine that throws food and stuff, like slings of pizza and shit,
Yeah.
and cans of food. They fight the bullies off.
You know the
Some
monster
kind of
Squad
warped
used to
version of
scare
the Losers Club
everyone's
fighting the fucking bullies off.
God, I love
That's what I
that.
remember.
what was that, Brandon?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Art.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I said the Monster Squad used to scare me when I first saw it. I couldn't even finish it because I was so scared of like Dracula's portrayal in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, I love the Monster Squad.
So, couple things
I
real
don't
quick.
know.
I'm gonna have to hop off here and get ready for the show later on tonight. But I just wanted to wish Martin best of luck to you, my friend.
I probably actually have to end the stream like in 1 minute, or we could
Oh,
end
okay.
it now.
Okay,
because
cool.
I've gotta head out. And
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. My
and
bad, man.
Supper and stuff. So
It's okay. I'll stay on. That's fine.
It
Yeah.
was awesome talking to all y'all.
for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you to
Definitely.
everyone. who showed up
Congratulations,
today.
Art.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations and best
I
of
wish
luck,
you
man.
well
for
with
sure.
college.
Thank you.
Yes, college.
All of that.
Best of luck.
Take it
Martin.
easy on the,
On the beers.
It's nice
No
on the
talking
chug-
to you
opposite
guys.
no
sex or
chugging-
or
Chugging
whoever.
contest, Martin.
If you need somebody to write your papers, don't ask me.
I will.
Take it easy on the virgins, you know. Take it easy on 'em.
Martin, if you find any like new horror inklings over there,
Mhm.
go easy on them with your vampirism.
Oh, for sure.
Don't
I'm
overwhelm them.
And
Yeah,
make sure they've had an STT test before you drink their blood, you know, because that could get you into some shit.
Yeah.
Good evening and good night, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Bye.
Good luck, Martin.
Thank you for having me. Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Later.